Hey, this is Dr. Timothy Gay, and welcome to the Practice Tip of the Week. This week's tip is going to be about improving your employee retention with training. Now, here's a crazy question. Would you fly with someone on an airplane that didn't have adequate training? Wouldn't be bad on the takeoff, would it? But the entry might be a little bit more difficult. The landing could change and cause all kinds of problems. It's very similar as to what we do with our CAs. Sometimes we strap them in the seat. We expect them to know all the answers. They just know how to answer the phone and have a very, very brief understanding as to what we have trained them to do. So my thing is, if you want your people to stick around and retain them as key employees and great employees, you need to train, and when you think you're done training, continue to train. Some of the best practices that we work with have really, really well-trained staff. That staff will be with that doctor forever because that doctor cares about his staff. Now here's the thing. I don't even like to use the word staff. These people are chiropractic administrators, but you can get staph infection anywhere, and if you want to create staph infection, the best thing to do is not to train your people. The right thing to do is improve employee retention through inspiration and doing the right things and creating a higher level of attention to create retention. So the right training can improve your staff's retention. I mean, it's very obvious that if you're scripting and you're training and you're having the staff understand all the procedures and systems that go on in your practice, it makes for a much more consistent and continuous type of flow when you're taking care of your patients. So I think the biggest thing, when we look at the 6 topics, the first topic is going to be naturally to promote the chiropractic mission and the culture of the practice. And that's one of the things that they do on every visit if they're taught. And that chiropractic mission should be your vision into what you want it to be as far as your chiropractic definition of care. The culture has to do with the fact that they have an understanding as to how to talk about the subluxation, how to educate the patient, how to make a difference in that patient's life, how to talk to the patient about coming to classes, what the huge difference is between your practice and everybody else's, and the reason that there's so much value in coming to see you. Number 2 is to increase customer relation management. What I mean by that is it's a give and take with your patients. And you know, in the grand scheme of things, if you're looking at sales and you're looking at business, patients are customers. I know that's really hard for some of you to grasp, is that they are actually customers. And you know what? The customer is always right. So that being said, the relationship that you're building with that customer means everything to internal referrals and external referrals, and the ability to make that customer bring in other customers or patients. And it's really, really a big key to have this nice relationship. That doesn't mean that they're hanging around the front desk. What it means is that you have a valuable relationship building process that takes place visit to visit to visit. Number 3 is teaching communication skills. If you haven't taught your CAs the way to communicate, there are people that are leaving the office without paying. There are people that are coming to the office without appointments. There are people that are virtually running over your front office because of the fact that you have not taken the time to teach these people how to communicate. Number 4 is the use of technology. I go into a lot of offices, and I swear, I started 30 years ago with a pegboard system, and some of these offices are still using pegboard systems, answering machines, typewriters. How'd you like to walk into an office and see a Selectric, an IBM Selectric? Those things should be sold on eBay for 20 bucks. My point to you is, you need to get a great software system, you need to get great hardware to cover it, and you need to have the right people in place to build your practice through technology. Whether it's using the scheduler or knowing a better way to take care of missed appointments or sending out letters or emails to patients that are missing, there's a whole new technology to taking care of your patients beyond recalls. And I think the other thing too, as you look at number 5, is creative thinking. How are you helping your staff become creative thinkers? Are you Socratically questioning them so that they have an opportunity to think? Or are you just telling them what to do, rote, with no thought in mind of how their feelings are or how they're feeling about the job at hand? I think creative thinking is absolutely the way that companies get ahead in the world, and that has to do with the old school suggestion box. You should have something in place that allows them to not only creatively think, but also get ahead in the game if they are creatively thinking and creating new things in your office that are streamlining it and making it better. And number 6, the bottom line is to create potential managers. You want to have it set up so that the people that are working for you have not only all of the skills and skill sets that they need, but they are going to learn how to be better at managing people, managing their jobs, and having people behind them. Any company that's growing has managers and key people in their positions that are taking care of those positions and leading. It's all about creating leaders. That's what this whole thing is all about. So true employee training builds staff confidence and competence in the job. If they don't have the confidence in the competence, I'll guarantee you it will show in your bottom line and in your practice. And if you like this video and want to subscribe to other training videos, just go to ultimatepractice.com. Hey, this is Dr. Timothy Gay, man, coming to you live. Hi, this is Dr. Gay coming to you live. This is Dr. Timothy Gay bringing to you live the next and newest practice tip of the week. This is Dr. Timothy Gay. Hey, what's happening? I wanted to bring you the nude practice tip of the week.